right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out the call. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Baker now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back. On script.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air with Penix. He fires one deep down the right. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's Taylor working the sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
What you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Real. 180. 50.
Here's Baker. Like a good target block, Neighbors is there. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 48. Still going at the 30. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards for him there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
This time it's a passing play. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Drake London with a touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just snaps a little slow. And the kick is blocked.
You know, even on the best of snaps, the difference between a good kick and a block is really a fraction of a second. Okay, it's why we see those special teams coaches out there with a stopwatch, because they know every millisecond matters, and it just showed up right there.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Point it right. 180!
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. The left side caught by Andrews. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Baker to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker throwing again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lower the deficit to a single possession. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing now on first down. Penix taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. It goes for a 38-yard pickup, and that gives them first and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 13-7 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Throwing Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up by 12. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons bump the lead up to 13 points. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Baker. Caught on the comeback route. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, Mayfield. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and short, Mayfield. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Here we go. It's Mayfield. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown.
I know you got a mixed he looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Penix now. That one's complete right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Penix now to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Penix here from the gun. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for third down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Robinson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Younghoe Koo.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets taking over on offense. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kurt, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Going right side, Robinson with it. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go. 60 by 60.
From the 33 on second down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
180.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Baker now from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Brings up 4th down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Motioning him from the slot right. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. On from Pacheco to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
1st down looking to throw. Mayfield finds his target, Hall. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start their 2nd half with some needed points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. So I got middle field open or close. So I got single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's trying to push the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
3rd down, it's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Issues with the snap, but he does get it away. And this is a short kick, though. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A give left side for Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This is caught inside the 15. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the gun, Mayfield getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets get 6 points for themselves. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy, some.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense unlucky as Robinson is forced out. And they'll look to Tyler Algier now to captain their rushing attack. Ryan right side. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. As Andre Cisco hold him down there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. To the air, 3rd and long. Launched launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. All the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Baker. Chased out to his right.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set again. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Set up the screen here for Hall. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Escapes a defender. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our fourth quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's third and 11.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a fourth-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Mevis ready to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Man in motion here. Penix on first down. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he will be stopped now, but hard to like about that effort.
He was about to get snapped just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
Just about every draw play in the book is headed right up the gut. But that doesn't mean you can ignore those DNs and the pressure they create on the edges. You got to hold them off, and if you don't, well, bad things happen just like that.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Penix here from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
New York to the line. First and 10. They start to drive the ball. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, 133.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Mayfield from his end zone. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the counter, Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Baker to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. He's back to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Got for big yards on the right side. No yet this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain, and it's good enough for a New York first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, it's Hall. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They're going to pass it here. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Nevis ready to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go. Play fake, Penix. Moving downfield, and he has it. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
That quarterback knew He was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big two-point conversion attempt.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He is to throw. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Jets come up with the football and should just about ice this game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play, and there have been way too many of them.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
180.
Setting up to pass. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the win goes to the Jets. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
Fate and shiny face, let you some love for outer space. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting, and let you down, that you cannot deny.
We're growing light, it's shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, where we wanna go. Up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down, we're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower.